Thank you.
Thank you so much, Niharika and Sanskriti, for explaining the significance of students' high school transcripts, more specifically GPA and percentile, and their role in college application process. We will now move on to Anudipti and Nikita, who are both heavily involved in various committees as well as the admin team, and work almost as pillars of the GATS tutoring program. They will tell us about the breakdown of the SAT and ACT.
Giant Bantamom.
If you could please share your screens. Yes, thank you.
Hi, I'm Nikita. I'm a sophomore at South Forsyth High School. I'm in admin team and I'm also in various other committees and GATS. I like to help out and tutor kids. It's really fun.
Hi, I'm Anuditi. I'm a sophomore at Alliance Academy. I'm also a tutor in the GATS tutoring program and a part of the admin team and other subcommittees as well.
Today, we'll be talking about the SAT and the ACT.
In this presentation, we will cover what is the SAT and ACT, the contents of both tests, the scorings, how to study, and a final comparison between the two standardized tests.
First, what is the SAT and the ACT? The SAT and the ACT are the most popular standardized tests given for college admissions. Colleges look at these test scores to give admissions to potential candidates. That means getting a good score on these tests can increase your chance of getting into a good college of your choice. For more details, you can visit the College Board website where they have more information about the ACT and the SAT. And you are also able to take multiple attempts until you get the score you like for both tests.
Contents of the SAT and ACT. The SAT and ACT both include English and math sections that measure a student's knowledge. In all, there are 5 topics: reading, writing and language, math with no calculator, math with calculator, and there is a science section on the ACT plus optional essays on both tests.
Connection to college. These scores are a factor that colleges use to determine your admissions. In your college application, there's also be a section where you can enter these scores. Once you get the score you want, there's an option where you can send your scores in to the colleges you want to apply for.
Sending scores to colleges. Most colleges require their applicants to send official score reports directly from College Board. They do not accept copies of online score reports or score report labels on your transcript. Another way is you can ask College Board to send your score reports to the colleges before or after you get your score.
Let's talk about some differences. For the SAT, there's a math section with 800 points, reading section with 400 points, writing and language section with 400 points, and an optional essay, which is unfortunately canceled until the year 2023. For the math section, content like algebra, problem solving, data analysis will be covered in the reading section, evidence-based reading and writing, analysis of social studies and science, data and vocabulary will be covered, and the same thing for writing and language, except more grammar questions will appear. There's a math section with 36 points, reading section with 36 points, writing and language with 36 points, science section with 36 points, and an essay that is also canceled until the year 2023. The same topic will be covered in both tests, like content-wise.
SAT scores. SAT scores are released on the College Board website a few weeks after a student takes the test. Students must have a College Board account to access their scores and to register for the SAT. Once again, the SAT scores are out of 1,600. 800 of those points come from reading and writing. 800 points come from math. And when you want to decide what colleges to send your scores, when you are registering for the SAT, you can find a section that will allow you to send them as well.
ACT scores. They're also released after a few weeks or a month after the test is taken. They also need a College Board account to access their scores. The ACT scores are out of 36, and here's a chart to represent your ACT scores. You can see where you're at or your expecting score.
How to study for the respective test. There are multiple ways to prepare. For SAT, Khan Academy has a separate section just for SAT prep, and you can personalize it to your own needs. And there are also multiple study books you could use from different brands, such as College Board, Kaplan, Barron's, Princeton, etc. College Board also has PDF resources and previous released SAT and ACT tests. And there are also multiple SAT and ACT coaching centers, one being the GATS Tutoring SAT program. And another great way to study is by analyzing your PSAT and PACT scores and your previous SAT and ACT scores.
If you want to join the GATS coaching program, I believe Kritika Auntie posted a link in the Zoom chat. Please go check that out. How do you know which test is better for you? Honestly, there is no better test. It really depends on you. If you keep taking like practice tests, or you can even take the official test for both of them, go with the one that suits you better, or like your higher scored one. But the main difference is ACT has more questions in less time, while SAT has harder questions with more time. ACT is also mostly strategic, while the SAT includes half knowledge and half strategy questions. Don't feel pressured if you won't like if you're not getting like the score you want in one of them. Please do try out both of them and see which one you like better.
A comparison between the SAT and ACT. So the ACT has one math section while the SAT has two math sections, and the timings are different for both tests. As you can see, the reading test is around 35 minutes on the ACT, but you're given 65 minutes on the SAT. But in total,
Oh no, I think Anu's internet cut out. But like she was saying, the reading test includes 35 minutes. For the ACT English test includes 45 minutes. The science includes 35 minutes. About 3 hours for both tests. And the same thing for the SAT. Again, the optional test is canceled until year 2023, and colleges will not accept that. But it is open until June or July, I believe, so you can take it. Thank you so much.